Alright guys, we are here for part 4 now as we are going to go ahead and enter the forest. I think this is like the Dark Woods from The Legend of Zelda. You guys would probably know, but I'm not very good. I mean, I've watched Grim Reaper 92's like LP on The Legend of Zelda though. They have that little like fly thing. I know we called that Avatar. If their name's like Fi or something like that, I don't know. Link. I like how Yoshi can just sleep on a stump like that. Yoshi. I've never slept on like wood per se, but I slept on a laminate floor one time. I had a blanket underneath me though. It was it was actually a very thin, I think it was a quilt. But it was a really thin, like, it wasn't a sheet though. Lincoln. Okay, I'm way better with Link than I am with Yoshi. I just want to say, yeah, I did sleep on a laminate floor one time though, with like a little blanket underneath me though. I mean, it took me forever to fall asleep on that, but I've actually done that back when I was a little kid. But oh my gosh, my back was so tweaked from sleeping on that with sleeping on a laminate floor though. So, I don't know if like anyone can sleep on a laminate. I mean, I know I definitely couldn't do it anymore though. But I mean, I woke up that morning, my back was tweaked. I mean, especially when I did that when I was a little kid though. So, but yeah, it took me forever to fall asleep though, but eventually I did. Link though, like I said, power-based type character though. He's a really good fighter though. One thing that I like personally about Link though is that not only is he really good with like speed-based, but power-based, and as a fighter with a sword, but he also is pretty good with movement-based and for fighting bases. For me anyway. For other people it might be different though, but that's what is really good. Like a positive thing about Link for me though, he's really good movement-based and fighting-based. For me, anyway, he is, though, so that's one thing that's really good about Link. I didn't even need that heart container. But yeah, Link has a lot of arsenal, though, as I will show you there. He has a bow and arrow, he's got bombs at his disposal, and he's got a boomerang that's in a tornado form. Another star. Those puppets. They, however, shoot lasers out of their eyes, and then they just try to, like, fight you with their claws. Paper falling down. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting fight right here, though. But yeah, I use arrows probably more than anyone else I know that uses Link does. Oh gosh, dang it! That was cheap right there. That bomb just spawned in there and made it blow up right in front of me though. That was a cheap way to get hit. Alright, so we enter this door though when we go into a different part of the woods now. Or the forest actually, because this is the forest. Oh gosh. These things here though, they look like the magic carpets from Mario Party 9. Mario Party 9 though, oh my gosh, that game was... I never really played Mario Party 9 though, but I've seen LPs of it though. And just watching LPs though, of Mario Party 9 though, it looks like one of the most boring games ever though. Because I know Mario Party 10 is pretty similar though. They have like some solid mini games I know. But just the board layouts though are just... It's just not fun. I mean, I know people rank like Mario Party 9 and Mario Party 10 really low on the scale though, because it's not really like it's just not fun. I mean, people just say it's just not a fun game to play. I can't hit this thing. Okay, let's try this from a different way. There we go. Oh, I don't know what that was though, but whatever it is, I'm glad I got it now. That's totally worth the extra weight of actually having just... Okay, I don't really need this though. I already got a sword. Alright. Just chopping up the chicken. Okay, I didn't know where I was though because I just flew up. Gosh dang it! I hate the one thing that I really hate about items though is that like say for instance you're doing an attack and the next thing you know you just grab an item and then you set up for attack but you can't attack them though because you're holding an item. I mean I hate like with the scopes. I mean I get the super scopes and those ray guns that's right there. I don't like how they have those items though. I mean sometimes I wish like some items I would say is really useful. Like sometimes the super scope and that ray gun can be really useful, like the laser gun or whatever. But most of them though, I just hate using. I mean, I just hate having them though because to me though they just seem like I'm trying to set up an attack though, but then it doesn't work though because I got that item in my hand. Like, take for instance, I just wanted to have Link just like using his sword though, but instead he was shooting with the gun, and I'm like, oh gosh, why do I have to have that gun? I didn't even see it. Destroy this wall, go inside the door. I think this is, yeah, this I think is the final section of this whole stage. Okay. Whoop. Alright, this one over here. No, Link, there we go. Okay, I think we're good. We got, man, there's a lot of stickers in here now. Oh, jeez. Oh, these guys here, though, you knock the shells off, they scream. Then you just gotta keep hitting them though. They basically are just like rhinos though. They just use their horns as to hit you. Come on, Link, jump, man. Okay, there we go. Boomeranging it. Boomerang for the win. Okay, the reason why I was doing that is because like this right here though, that's, I mean, you don't want to just like go over and just hit that with like Link's sword. That's why I tried to use one of Link's projectiles that he has to hit that. Once again, why Link is a really good character is because he's got all that. However, though, the other one who's got a lot of arsenal though that doesn't show up till way late in the game is Snake. Okay, go. And I head to the sun, I'm good. We didn't see the Ancient Minister though, we just saw the ship. Let's go this way. We didn't use Yoshi at all on that stage. Stage clear. A lot of stuff again though, I mean, there was a lot of stickers. At the box. You just saw move. Link and Yoshi has joined the team. Okay, so this is going to be a really long stage, though. But since we're only up to 8.5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and do it. The research facility. We got one person that's very interested in every game. Zero Suit Samus. I really hope my video doesn't get age restricted because of this scene right here. But yes, this is Zero Suit Samus though. I mean, as you know, she's just in a jumpsuit though. But her main attack, besides her acrobatic kicks that she has here, is her gun. She uses that gun when she doesn't have her, like, her actual armor and everything. So, for that very reason though, Zero Suit Samus though, her gun is her all-time weapon though, but if you guys ever played like any Metroid games at all though, you know that at the start of, well, I mean, I don't know if you guys, well, I don't actually know if people know this though, but I don't know this at all though, but I've heard this from one of my friends who play Metroid, that she never does have like her armor suit though when she goes to, when she starts the game though, she never has her armored suits. Those, however, those, oh, I meant to go down. Let's go down, and I like how her hair flies up right to this door. Oh, I already went through this way, didn't I? Wait, was that the way I came through here? I can't remember. Yeah, that's the way I came in, okay. The research facilities, though, I mean, I'm always so bad when it comes to, like, know where I'm going, though. So let's just go up first and go this way. Destroy this Robo-Rot. It's there. That looks like a power panel right there to this room. Like a breaker box. Uh-oh, bomb coming at me. I mean, I like how I was just going through an air vent and now I'm just right here. Yeah, there's like, looks like another power box right there. Go over there. Put this guy on. And in the door. But yeah, I always hear that she never has her suit though until like in like the middle or the middle of the game though. So I don't exactly know how that works. Pikachu. How do you get stuck inside that? He looks like it's just tickling him to death though. So she uses the gun that she can use for a whip and slashes it open. Wally. That's such an old movie. I'm going to be using Pikachu for this. Now, Pikachu, though, as you guys know, though, he's one of the most known, he's probably one of the most known video game characters, though. However, though, sometimes Pikachu, sometimes not always, though, sometimes Pikachu can be a really hard character to actually master playing, though. It definitely took me took me a while. However, this stage, though, I know I'm not going to be getting 100% though, because I'm going to try to rush through this though, because I know the proper route for this though, but it's going to be a little bit. Okay, so let's see. Right here though, I know I have to go through here. Oh gosh, this one. But Pikachu though, I would say though, for like some purposes though, it's just like Pikachu's triple jump that's like hard to get down, I think. Beyond that though, Pikachu's a really, really good character in this game. He's really like good like because like of his projectiles and that kind of skull though, because I always loved Pikachu's like his skull attack. So, but however though, the research facilities though, like take for instance those bucket bots though, when Pikachu can do that, those spam his thunder like that, they're really no match for him. Don't really want to do that though. I'm gonna have to take. Let's get rid of this key for a second, and let's just get a robot statue. I threw it the wrong way, but it still works. Okay, now we can continue on. Sucks that Pikachu has to carry stuff in his mouth. All right, so let's go this way. Okay, another thing. Let me destroy these guys first. Okay, so this thing right here though is gonna be moving. So great. Another thing about Pikachu. Watch that up there. See, that platform is now moving though. That is what I need to hit first. So if you guys are actually playing along with me in this game, you have to hit that button though. But since Pikachu can do that though, he can reach that button just like that. So that's one really good thing about Pikachu. However, though, there is a box over here, though, so I'm still going to go over here anyway. Get that. Oh, good, I made that. Okay, I don't think I need to go that way, but just in case, though, I think I might need to, though. I mean, if you guys aren't going, like, for the 100% and everything, you don't really need it. Yeah, I didn't need to go this way. Yep, so yeah, that's a great thing about Pikachu is that you can really skip out on a little bit on like doing all that though if you have Pikachu. So yeah, Pikachu's a really good character in this game. I really like using Pikachu for a few things though. Just the triple jump is sometimes hard to master. Alright, so let's go back in here. Let's go this way for a second. Yeah, these are always kind of like mazes trying to figure out where to go, though. But, yeah, the very first door you try is bottom right, and then you go to this one here. Do you? Yeah, you do. Oh gosh, I almost jumped right into that. Pika, peek! I like how he's like that. He's like, Pika, peek! I got power. Just gotta destroy all these now. Oh no! Oh man, that was... Oh my gosh, that was something else right there. I thought I was dead right there. That, I mean... Oh gosh, I almost fell down that... You see guys, I'm having a lot of like close calls here with Pikachu, but... Yeah. Good character though. I love using that, like, that's... I don't know what they call that though. It looks like... I always call it like a stall blast though, because it's kind of like what it is. Pikachu turns himself into a missile. So now that we've done all that, I'm going to go this way first, because I think there is a box over here. Yeah, there is a box. Okay. Stock ball. Alright. Yeah, that's one thing that you guys saw about me using, though. I used one character a lot for that. Who did I use that for when I was just doing jumps like that? I can't even remember who I was using for jumps like that. But anyway, though, I love using these as that attack though, but mainly just to like clear out stages like that. But man, I can't. But it honestly is kind of bugging me right now that I was doing that for another character and I can't remember who it was, and I get shot. Get this box though, because it's just gonna keep dropping those biting enemies down. So, and I dropped too far down for some reason. Go Pikachu! Alright, so now we have to go through this portion of it. Shine Bitins. There's a box of... Oh my gosh. How did I fall? Oh my gosh, those freaking Bitins though are big Bitins though. It made me die as Pikachu. It sucks though because I like using Pikachu. Alright, let's just ignore these guys, grab the box and call it a day. Okay, I didn't really need that. Well, I need that as Pikachu though, so much for getting it now. But yeah, we have to hit a button though and it changes all this around, because if you go in this room first though, you will not be able to access, you can't access this room till last. So that's why I had to go through the other ways of the stage though. So if you guys are doing a walkthrough though and you guys don't know where to go through this here, oh no, Metal Primids. Oh, Metal Primids, they are extremely hard to battle. The one thing about Metal Primids is though, is that they kind of get up on you. You do not want to stand in the middle of them, though, when you're fighting them. And that can also happen, too, if you throw a bomb at them. There you go. So, yeah, just know that when you're fighting Metal Primids, never try to stand in the middle of them, though, because they will do those super punches, and you will die. So, alright, if you have, like, low damage, though, you'll get knocked back pretty hard. So, good thing I grabbed some stock balls as we exit that stage now. So we walk in this little computer room, kind of like this here though. Seriously, Samus is going slow while Pikachu's just running right through it. And she sees that's where her suit is. No one really knows how it got there though. Stage clear. Ike. Fire Emblem. Seriously, Samus has joined your team, and so is Pikachu. We are 18 minutes into this recording though, so I think we're going to have to call it right there. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this though. I will be to do more videos like this up later. But that will do it for this part though, so thank you all for watching. Peace out.